In today's video lesson, I have come up with a very useful and purposeful topic indeed, and that is interview skills development. I hope you must be aware about the fact that interview skills are one of the most important skills to attain in today's era of cutthroat competition. So let's get started with this. First of all, let me share with you the content of the whole video lesson. Number one, introduction. Number two, preparing for the interview. Number three, dressing for success. Number four, body language. Number five, communication skills. Number six, closing the interview. Number seven, thank you note. And number eight, conclusion. Introduction. First of all, let me introduce you to the importance of interview skills in the job market. Job interviews are a critical step in the hiring process as they offer a chance for you to showcase your qualifications, skills, and personality to potential employers. Employers often use interviews to assess if you're fit for a job and the company culture, as well as problem solving abilities and professionalism. By developing strong interview skills, you can increase your chances of landing job you want and advancing your career over time. Now we'll be talking about preparing for the interview. Let me make you aware about the research of company that you are applying for and the role you are applying for. What is the importance of that researching? Researching company and role before interview is crucial to demonstrate your interest. Research can help identify how skills and experience align with job and company needs. It also helps you prepare targeted and compelling responses to the interview questions. Research can also help ask informed and relevant questions during interview. Demonstrating genuine interest and enthusiasm can make a positive impression. It also increases the chance of you getting hired and landing your dream job. Now I'll be talking about some common interview questions and what is the importance of reviewing them. Reviewing common interview questions is an essential step in preparing for the interview, as it can help you anticipate what the interviewer may ask and prepare thoughtful, well-crafted responses. Common interview questions may include those related to your experience, skills, strengths, weakness, goals, and problem-solving abilities, among others. Important to remain flexible and adaptable during the interview and be prepared to answer unexpected or follow-up questions that may arise. Now, I'll be giving you some tips for preparing interview questions. It's essential to focus on showcasing your relevant skills and experience as well as your enthusiasm for the role and the company. Start by reviewing the job description and identify key skills and qualification required for the job. And then prepare examples of how you have demonstrated these skills and qualifications in your previous roles or experiences. When responding to interview question, use the STAR method, where S stands for situation, T stands for task, A for action, and R for result. This helps you structure your responses and provide specific examples that demonstrate your skills and experience. Be also sure to tailor your responses to the specific job and company, highlighting why you are a good fit for this particular role and organization. Now we'll be talking about dressing for success. What is the importance of a professional dress? Why to dress professionally when you're going for an interview? As you know that researching for the company and the role before the interview is crucial to demonstrate your interest in the job and organization mission and value. Similarly, dressing professionally is also very important to create a very first good impression and to acquire the dream job. By showing you've done your homework and have a genuine interest in the company, and by dressing yourself professionally, you can actually make a great impression. Now, I'll be giving you some tips on what to wear and what not to wear to an interview. When it comes to what to wear to an interview, it's always better to err on the side of being too formal than too casual. So here are some tips on what to wear and what not to wear. First of all, we'll be talking about what to wear. For men, a suit and a tie or dress pants and a button down shirt. For women, a suit, a dress or dress pants and a blouse. Closed toe shoes such as dress shoe or heel. Neat and well groomed hair and nails. Minimal jewelry and accessories. And what not to wear should also be kept in mind. Casual or revealing clothes such as shorts, flip flops, or tank tops, avoid it. Overly loud or flashy clothing, a big no no. Strong perfume or cologne. Visible tattoos or piercing, and if it is like depending on the company's dress code or culture, if it is allowed, you can go for it. Otherwise, avoid it completely. And the last uh, big mistake that you should completely avoid is wrinkled, stained, or ill-fitting clothing. Now we'll be talking about body language. Body language in an interview. Your body language can convey just as much information as your words during an interview. Positive body language can help you appear confident, engaged, and professional, while negative body language can give the impression that you're disinterested, nervous, or unprepared. Some key elements of positive body language during an interview include making eye contact with the interviewer, sitting up straight and leaning slightly forward, smiling and nodding appropriately, using appropriate hand gestures to emphasize your points, keeping your arms uncrossed and hands visible. Negative body language during an interview can include fidgeting or playing with objects, slouching or leaning back too far, avoiding eye contact or staring too intensely, using inappropriate hand gestures or touching your face or hair excessively. You should avoid this at all. Maintaining good eye contact, posture, and gestures can help you convey confidence, competence, and professionalism during the interview. So you must maintain good eye contact, postures, and gesture. Here are some tips on how to do it. First, we will be talking about eye contact. Make eye contact with the interviewer while speaking and listening. Don't stare or glare, but hold the gaze for a few seconds at a time. If there are multiple interviewers, make sure to make eye contact with all of them. Now we'll be talking about posture. Sit up straight with your back against the chair and your feet flat on the ground. Avoid slouching, crossing your arms, leaning too far forward or backward, or just swaying. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your chin level. It should not be like this or like this. Now we'll be talking about gestures. Use appropriate hand gestures to emphasize your points and convey your enthusiasm. Avoid excessive or distracting gestures such as tapping your fingers or playing with objects. Keep your gestures within your personal space and avoid invading the interviewer's personal space. Now we'll be talking about communication skills. Effective communication in an interview. It is a key to ace the interview. Effective communication is essential in an interview to ensure that you convey your skills, experience, and suitability for the role clearly and confidently. Good communication skills can help you build rapport with the interviewer, establish your credibility, and convey your enthusiasm for the position. So now we'll be talking about some key elements for effective communication in an interview, what it includes. Number one, clarity. Speak clearly and concisely. Use simple language that's easy to understand. Number two, listening. Listen attentively to the interviewer's question and respond appropriately. Number three, structure. Organize your responses in a clear, logical, with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Next is engagement. Use your tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language to convey enthusiasm and interest in the position. Next is confidence. Speak confidently and assertively, but avoid arrogance or overconfidence. Now, I'll be giving you some tips on how to speak clearly and confidently. Number one, practice. Practice your responses to common interview questions beforehand, either by rehearsing in front of a mirror or with a friend. This can help you build your confidence and improve your delivery. Next is slow down. Speak slowly and clearly, enunciating each word clearly. This can help you avoid mumbling or speaking too quickly, which can make it difficult for the interviewer to understand you. Number three, pause. Take a pause before answering a question to gather your thoughts and organize your responses. This can help you avoid rambling or going off topic. Number four, avoid filler words. Avoid using filler words such as like, or which can make you appear less confident and undermine your credibility. Now I'll be talking about how to talk, how to listen actively and ask relevant questions, because it is not just important to give responses to their question, but you should also be asking some relevant question to the interviewer as well. Active listening and asking relevant questions can help you demonstrate your interest in the position, understand the interviewer's need and expectation, and provide insightful and relevant responses. Here are some tips on how to do it. Number one, focus on the interviewer. Give the interviewer your full attention by maintaining eye contact, nodding, and avoiding distractions such as fidgeting or checking your phone. Number two, paraphrase. Paraphrase the interviewer's question to ensure that you understand them correctly and to show that you are actively listening. Number three, ask relevant questions. Ask questions that are relevant to the position and show your interest in the company and the role. This can help you gather more information about the job and demonstrate your enthusiasm for it. Now, handling difficult questions. How to handle difficult interview questions. Difficult interview questions can be challenging to answer, but they can also provide an opportunity to demonstrate your problem solving skills and creativity. Number one, take a pause. Take a few seconds to gather your thoughts and think about how you can best answer the question. Don't feel rushed to respond immediately. Second, be honest. If you don't know the answer to a question, it's better to be honest and admit that you don't know rather than trying to fake it. Number three, provide context. Provide relevant context to or example to support your response and show how you have dealt with similar situation in the past. Number four, stay positive. Even if the question is challenging or negative, try to stay positive and avoid criticizing others or your past experiences. Now we'll be talking about closing the interview. Importance of closing the interview on a positive note. Closing the interview on a positive note can leave a lasting impression on the interviewer and help you stand out from the other candidates. Number one, show gratitude. Expressing your gratitude for the opportunity to interview for the role can show the interviewers that you value their time and consideration. Number two, demonstrates professionalism. Closing the interview with a professional and respectful tone can demonstrate your professionalism and communication skills. Number three, provides closure. Closing the interview with a clear understanding of the next steps and timeline can provide closure and reduce any uncertainty or anxiety you may feel after the interview. Now, to close the interview on a positive note, please consider the following tips. Thank the interviewer for their time and consideration. Express your enthusiasm for the role and the company. Ask about the next steps in the interview process and the timeline for making a decision. And the last but not the least, shake hands if appropriate and maintain eye contact. Now, let's talk about thank you note. What is the importance of sending a thank you note after the interview? Sending a thank you note after the interview is an important step in the job search process that can help you leave a positive impression on the interviewer and increase your chances of being considered for the role. Here is why it's important. Number one, it shows appreciation. Sending a thank you note shows that you appreciate the time and effort the interviewer puts into the interview process. Number two, it demonstrates professionalism. A well written thank you note demonstrates your professionalism and attention to details. Number three, it reinforces your interest. By expressing your gratitude and reiterating your interest in the position, you can reinforce your enthusiasm for the role and the company. And the last provides an opportunity to follow up. A thank you note provides an opportunity to follow up on any topic discussed during the interview or to address any question or concerns that may have arisen.